to another challenge video. This week we're going to do something slightly different, and the video that I'm going to make today is going to be based around the daily challenges that the Hampshire Games have set. The challenges are slightly different this week, where they're a little bit more skill based than the physical challenges that the Hampshire Games set last week. So, moving on to Monday's challenges. For Monday, the challenge for Key Stage 1 and Key Stage 2 is pretty much exactly the same. However, the distance between your two objects just needs to be slightly different. So for Key Stage 1, you need to be 2 metres apart, and for Key Stage 2, you need to be 4 metres apart. And all you have to do with this one is you have to dribble the ball up around one object and back to the other. When you do that, that will get you 1 point. And you need to keep doing that as many times as you can in 2 minutes. Here is me doing a little demonstration of how this exercise should look. So, moving on to Tuesday's challenges, and this is the shooting challenge in football. And this is where things slightly change between Key Stage 1 and Key Stage 2. So for Key Stage 1, you need to find 6 objects around your house and place them like you would if you were going to do a bowling challenge. You then need to move a few metres away from the objects and kick the ball towards them and try and hit down as many objects as you can. For this challenge, you get 10 attempts, and at the end of your 10 attempts, write down your best score. So make sure you reset those objects after every single go. So, for Key Stage 2, yours is different. You are not going to set yours up like you are going bowling. However, you are going to set up 2 objects 2 metres away from you, 2 objects 3 metres away from you, and then 2 objects 5 metres away from you. The objects that are 2 metres away are worth 1 point, the objects that are 3 metres away are worth 2 points, and the objects that are 5 metres away are worth 3 points. For your challenge, you get 2 minutes to get as many points as you can. So when you hit an object over, go back and stand it up and see if you can get as many points as you can. So, for Wednesday's challenge, again, it's a bit like Monday, where it's very similar for Key Stage 1 and Key Stage 2. However, there is a slight difference, and we'll get to that for Key Stage 2 shortly. First of all, you're going to need to find yourself a bucket or a bin that you might be able to throw a ball or some sort of object into that you can find around your house. This challenge is simply trying to get your object into the basket. First of all, you stand right next to the basket and throw the ball into it. Then you're going to take 1 step back and do exactly the same. And then you're going to take 2 steps back, and 3 steps, and 4 steps, and 5, until you get to 6. However, if you miss at any point, you must start again. And then you're going to see how many throws in the bucket you can get in a row. The difference for Key Stage 2 is, before you throw the ball into the basket, you must put the ball around your head, around your waist, and then around your knees, and then throw it into the bucket. And then it's exactly the same after that. Take one step all the way up to 6 steps, and if you miss, you must restart. When I was filming this video, I did forget to restart after I missed a couple of shots, so I must apologise. And finally, we have Thursday's challenges, which is a netball challenge, and this is all about passing and receiving. For Key Stage 1, you do need to find yourself a partner somewhere in your house, and for Key Stage 2, you can do this on your own. So, Key Stage 1, you're going to pass the ball back and forth to each other. If you drop the ball, you are going to go down onto one knee. If you drop it again, you go down to 2 knees, drop it 3 times with 1 elbow, drop it 4 times, a second elbow. However, if you manage to catch the ball after you've gone down, for example, onto 1 knee, you can then stand back up again. And hopefully, for Key Stage 2's challenges for the netball, you should recognise the challenge that it is if you have watched the video that I made from last week. Because your challenge on your own is to throw the ball up and clap them as many times as you can before the ball gets back into your hands. Right, and that brings us to the end of our weekly challenge. It's a little bit longer, this video, so you might just want to watch each individual day as it happens. But I will be back next week with the next lot of challenges from the Hampshire Games. So try your best, and I will see you next week.